to finally do the Spider-Man Brand New Day. Let me fix this. Spider-Man Brand New Day thoughts, review, discussion, whatever you want to call it. But back to do that and finally talk about it. I seen it 2 weeks ago, and I just haven't got around to doing it. Also, I apologize. I'm sweating. In order for the perfect ASMR environment, I have to turn off the AC, and it is hot today. So, yeah, there's that. But yeah, let's get into it. I will just start off by saying I enjoyed the movie. I love the movie. I think it's awesome. It was the perfect stepping stone for this into the X-Men, which is the future. So, I mean, with that being said, I will say they did show a lot in the trailer, but I don't know why they kept Jean Grey such a big secret. Like, it was kind of obvious from the start. Why cover that up? I mean, I can see it, but I don't know. I wish we could have just known, hey, Jean Grey's gonna be in the movie. That's exciting, but yeah. Other than that, I will say, like, the movie was amazing. The fight scenes was amazing. Um, the web slinging, like, is upgraded for sure. It looks so much cleaner. Um, like, we finally have, like, our Spider-Man. Like, it's like from No Way Home till now, like, MJ and Nick graduated, so 4 or 5 years after the events of No Way Home, like, this dude's grown up now. He's been through so much. Every day he takes flowers to Aunt May. God bless him. Like, I know people are upset that it wasn't as grounded as we thought it was going to be. Like, I do wish they would have shown more with Hammerhead and Scorpion and Boomerang. Like, those comic covers, which were cool that they recreated. Wish we could have seen more with them. But either way, I guess I can't be greedy. I'm happy we got those iconic comic covers because those were cool. But yeah, I mean, it starts off him doing that, him taking care of business, Spider-Man, and then he sees Ned, and then, you know, from there he follows Ned to that party, which I will say the music, the Loser by Tame Impala, that's on my playlist now. The entire soundtrack, really, but that song specifically, I love that song. That song was nice. But no, it does. They start off with that. We get a little Easter egg, which may just be not an Easter egg, but one of the alcoholic drinks that is there at the party right after it shows MJ and her new boyfriend is Green Jackal. So, I don't know if that's a hint that her boyfriend's gonna be the Jackal, but would be kind of crazy to drop it and, you know, subliminally drop that to us like that. But it starts with the party, and that's where we see the friendly neighbor scene that we see in the trailer. And then from there, he's the brand new day, not the brand new day, the tank, the tank chase happens, which is obviously at the hands of Jean Grey, and we kind of find out her motive. We find out why she's doing what she's doing, and like how she's jumping body to body. The body jumps that happens in the movie is crazy, but we get her motive. She's looking for VMAX. No one knows what the hell VMAX is. I'm speculating during the movie, like, is it Victor Von Doom? Is it Venom? Because we're still looking for the Venom symbiote. And spoiler alert, it's none of that. But Jean Grey tries to get in his head and in Peter's head, and Peter kicks her out. And she's like, no one's ever done that. Because he's built different, but no, no one's ever done that. And like, again, he's trying to find out was looking for VMAX, and I like how we did get a little, I guess, a cameo. We got to see Elena in the bathhouse where her office is in the bathhouse. That was kind of cool. So, I mean, it sucks it was only her. I wish we could have seen the new Avengers with the Z, all of them, but now to see Elena was cool too. And then Spider-Man goes to the DODC, which this dude's the bad guy the entire time. I forget his name. But the head of the DODC is the bad guy the entire time. Whenever they do that scan, that's them scanning his DNA so they can find out a way to stop Spider-Man. Like, this dude wants to stop all mutant people, mutants in general. Let me just say that. And yeah, he just wants to put an end to it, and that's what we discover with Jean Grey and why she wants VMAX and why she's after the DODC. Because this dude took her sister. I mean, it was the bad guy the whole time was him. It was crazy. But no, there were so many things that I got wrong with this movie. Jean Grey may be the only one that I got right, to be honest. The organic webbing, it's the organic webbing, it's not the symbiote. He's going insane because he's stressing. Like, after he's seen MJ with her boyfriend, he went in a spiral and kind of just was becoming more spider than anything, is what his AI assistant said. I forgot what her name was, but and yeah, so I mean, Tom has organic webbing. That is cool. I don't know. I for sure thought it was gonna be Venom, for sure, but we're still looking for Venom. It's still at large in the MCU. But yeah, then we see Punisher. Having Punisher in the movie was a nice little touch. I thought we wouldn't see as much as we did of him, but no, he was in the movie quite a bit, which I don't mind. I mean, I enjoyed it. Them two together, they really click, especially at the end, which I'll wait to say. But no, Punisher let Peter have a little safe house for MJ because Jean was after her. And let me not even get started on that kiss, man. They had me at first. I thought MJ was back. I thought MJ remembered, and that evil little B word, Jean Grey, was in her head, and that was her the entire time. That was dirty. That was terrible. And then after that, we see that she eventually gets in freaking Bruce Banner's head, which most of the scenes we see most of the scenes in the trailer, which kind of sucked, but I will say it was cool to finally see the thunderclap. It was cool to see that back, and it was cool to see Hulk remembering Peter, because Hulk had him, by the head, and could have easily demolished him. And Peter said, "It's me, it's your friend Peter," and Hulk just stopped, and then just let all of the debris from the skyscraper take him down. So that was a promising scene to see. That entire fight sequence was awesome. Seeing the thunderclap and then seeing Peter use the shocker and just uppercut the Hulk, and yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome. And also the whole part of that scene, he has the universal inhibitor, which he was using for himself. He wanted to put on Hulk. That is going to be bad news in the future of the MCU, because now there's a universal inhibitor. Mutants just got introduced fully, especially with Jean Grey, and there's a mutant inhibitor out there just lurking, already produced, probably be mass produced, and it's universal. It's not just for one person and their certain mutated genes. It's universal. That's bad news bears, and there's a reason they put it out there for sure. Because mostly all the time, Peter Parker is the cause of his own demise, and it sucks because he always wants to do good. And when bad stuff happens, it's most of the time because of his doing, at least for Tom Holland. But we'll see. It may not be, but... So yeah, I mean, the mutant inhibitor, and then we get the reason of... We finally discover what VMAX is. It's literally just the vent, and that's because that's where they took Jean Grey's sister, and Jean Grey goes OP out of anything OP we've ever seen. Literally has the entire state of New York, or the city of New York, shocked. They're doing the Black Beatles challenge from 2016. They're just all froze. Like it's crazy. You make her mad, her power overloads to no extent. And they have that cool scene whenever she's saying, "Are you Spider-Man? Are you Peter Parker?" I may even go to say it's top two. I'm stuck between that or Captain America wielding Mjolnir, but one of the best scenes we've seen in the MCU in forever. Whenever she asks, "Are you Peter Parker? Are you Spider-Man?" and he says, "I'm both," and eyes go black. He goes full spider mode, gets the organic webbing, the things that they produce, that the DODC produced to stop him, can't stop him because it can only stop the artificial webbing, not the organic webbing. And he just solos the hand, solos the guards, everybody. That scene was just top tier, just chef's kiss. It was amazing. And then they have that heartfelt moment. She finally gets to jump in his head after he pushed her out, and he lets her in and sees Aunt May in that cool scene of them having that heart-to-heart. And Jean Grey puts herself in Peter's shoes, and it's like Aunt May is giving that speech to Jean. So that was sweet. That was cool. And then, lo and behold, here comes Punisher. Tries to shoot her, and Peter's spider sense goes off last minute, and he saves her. And that, I thought he was, well, no, I didn't think he was dead. You can't kill Spider-Man. The MCU can't. That's your big dog. That's our anchor being. But it was sad to see. And it was cool to see Frank take up for Peter at the end and, do put the mask on and act like he's healthy. And then see the whole city come together and love Spider-Man. When just our last movie we seen with him, the whole city hated Spider-Man. They hated Peter Parker. So to see it come full circle like that for him, I'm getting goosebumps talking about it. Like, I loved that movie. I enjoyed it. I would say it is a top 3 Spider-Man movie of all time. Like, all Spider-Mans. I have Spider-Man 2 of Tobey Maguire's and this one. And then Spider-Man 1 with Tobey Maguire as the top 3. But yeah, I enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, well, I mean, it just got spoiled. I hope you didn't click on this movie if you haven't seen it, but it's definitely worth a rewatch. I'm gonna go rewatch it here soon in the theaters just to relive it. I love the movie. Yeah, and I love this MCU. So much more to come. Now that we have Jean Grey, the X-Men will be coming in what seems like a long time. It's soon. And now in 4 months, we get Doomsday. I cannot wait. Anyways, yeah, that'll be it for me, guys. That's my review, my, thoughts, discussion. Not really a review. 9.1 out of 10. I loved it. Fantastic movie. But yeah, that'll be it for me. Thanks, guys, for watching. If you stayed till the end, please let me know what your favorite part of the movie was. Let me know what you're looking forward to most. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Love you guys.